Shalom. Akim. First and foremost, I'd like to give all glory and praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect scattered abroad, preaching the gospel in sincerity. This is the brother Barazal, here with a quick lesson. Lord willing is edifying. And pretty much a topic that came to mind was having the fear of the Lord, because when you first come into this truth, you feel a sense of fear. And, you know, when you first hear the this gospel being preached, you hear the apostles, or you may have heard some brothers talk about the destruction of Babylon the Great, this wicked kingdom and everything that's going to happen. All the famines, the wars, pestilences, all these different things. It brings a sense of fear, because you're like, man, all this stuff is going to happen. Like, what can I do to be delivered from this situation? And basically, you feel a sense of fear, because you're like, oh man, like, what can I do? And that's the first step of being into the truth, is having that fear. Which I'm gonna get to this precept, Ecclesiasticus 19:18. The fear of the Lord is the first step to be accepted of Him, and wisdom obtaining His love. Yeah, because it said it right there. Having the fear of the Lord is the first step, because when you first come into this truth, that's what you feel, that fear. You want to know how to be safe during these times that's coming, which is real soon. So the first step to be accepted by the Lord is having that fear. And it also says, and wisdom attaining His love, because having fear of the Lord is wisdom. And I'm going to go down to verse 19. The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life, and they that do things that please Him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality. Yeah, because the knowledge of the commandments is very important, because showing you have fear of the Lord, you're going to do these commandments and do them to the best of your ability. While we may not be able to perfectly do the commandments and the laws, because we're in this captivity, we can still do it to the best of our ability, which is showing the Lord that we trying our best to do His way. That says, and they that do things that please Him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality. Yeah, we'll be kings. The elect. The elect that the Lord chooses will be kings. The elect will be immortal. They'll be everywhere. You have planets. Well, first we're going to be based in, the headquarters is going to be in Jerusalem when the kingdom is first established. But, that fruit, it says we'll receive the fruit of immortality, because brothers who's been in this truth and is chosen to be the elect, we're going to be the ones that get our kingdom to its glory. The 2/3 will be pretty much will come back from our loins, and we're gonna receive this immortality once we're kings upon the earth. And verse 20, the fear of the Lord is all wisdom, and all wisdom is the performance of the law, and the knowledge of His omnipotence, omnipotency, So yeah, the fear of the Lord is all wisdom. So being in these scriptures, having that fear of the Lord is wisdom. It's no bigger wisdom than reading the scriptures and applying them to your daily life. This is wisdom. So let me get to my next precept. It says, thou that mightest fear. So like this is Deuteronomy 6:2. It says, thou that mightest fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, thy power, to keep all his statutes and his commandments, which I command thee, thou and thy son and thy son's son, all the days of thy life, and thy days may be prolonged. Yeah, because having the fear of the Lord and keeping his statutes and commandments, this will have your life prolonged during these times, because once all hell really breaks loose, anything can happen, and a lot of people gonna be dying out here, and the only people who gonna be saved from this destruction is the Lord's elect. Nobody's gonna be saved unless, first of all, you're an Israelite and you part of that elect that the Lord chooses. So let me get to my next scripture, which basically is saying what's going to happen to these people who don't fear the Lord. And it says Proverbs 1:27. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For they that hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Yeah, because these proud jakes that don't fear the Lord and is not coming back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, they gonna get a rude awakening, because during the time of Jacob's trouble, they're going to be looking back like, oh, man, like, where's the prophets at? Or, oh, man, like, what was the name of the Lord? Like, they ain't going to remember. They're going to try to seek the Lord, but they won't be able to find him, because they have no wisdom. They don't have that fear of the Lord, which is the wisdom they needed to obtain to be delivered from that situation. Just reading again, it says, for they that hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. Yeah, God. So if you don't choose the fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, then hey, you gonna really get jacked up that day, and it's gonna be you gonna feel a lot of regret, and because you didn't choose the fear of the Lord, which is very important. Let me get to my next. It says, this is Job 28:28. And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding. Yeah, so departing from evil is understanding, and fearing the Lord is wisdom. So once you obtain that fear of the Lord, you're going to get that wisdom. And once you get that wisdom, you're going to depart from evil. A lot of people are looking at the prophets and the people on the highways and byways, looking at us crazy because we don't agree with this wicked society. They think that their morals go over the morals of the Most High, which is very off, man. They say, oh, why don't you guys accept, the alphabet community? Why don't you guys accept, some other ways of this wicked kingdom? And it's just, it ain't right, man. According to these scriptures, it ain't right. And if they truly believe the Bible, they will know that whatever they believe in is going off, and they go get destroyed because they have these beliefs. Like people, they look at us like, man, like these dudes, like, why do they view the world like this? Like, why are they doing this? Why are they doing that? And it's so we can be saved. You know, people think we the, you know, look down upon us, like we the bad guys, but hey, we're actually the complete opposite. We the ones that the Lord chose, you know, the hopeful elect. We the ones that the Lord chose to spread the gospel. And we the ones the Lord chose to follow his statutes and commandments and fear him so we could be saved during that day. All right. And I'll get to my my last precept. This is 2 Kings 17:39. But Yahweh Hashem Shai, your power, ye shall fear, and he shall deliver you out of the hands of all your enemies. Yeah, so us fearing the Lord and doing the commandments, he'll deliver us out of the hand of our enemies. So when that day comes and we're persecuted, you know, for spreading this word, spreading this gospel, that's the day a lot of brothers will be delivered from Esau. The day brothers' faith will get boosted tenfold, because if we in a bad situation and it don't look like, you know, it's no chance of getting out of it, that's the time for the Lord to show us, like, you know, he still got us during these times, man. Because it could be anything. Like, you could be running from a bunch of troops. You think you shook them or whatever. Then you look and then you corner all around. Then they all coming close to you, and you just say, and you can just say the Lord's name, like Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, please deliver me. Hey, anything could happen during that day. That's a time where you could get your spiritual power, which, yes, spiritual power is in the scriptures, but that's for another lesson. So yeah, man, like, the fear of the Lord is very, very important to have. The fear of the Lord is the first step of being in the truth. So, I mean, that pretty much covers my point. I just wanted to keep it short and simple. So with that, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praise unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Kakwadash. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, and shalom.